Hi, in this video on my TXT Discovery robot and controller, I am using a different setup. To begin with, I am using a cloth to see whether this is giving a better underground for the wheels, because despite running on the battery, I think the wheels are slipping, and I want to know if this cloth is preventing the slipping. Then, as you can see, the battery packs are just one by one placed, and I want to see if that gives good behavior. Although previous tests showed that the running is not consistent, I am curious if this will show. So let's just start with the first run. And it looks like that, although it does run, there is good grip on the floor. Let's see what is happening now. There's no sign for contact, and there is also, so far, no distance signaled. So this is quite weird. Okay, time to set it up again and see if this is being repeated. So the battery packs are placed again, same setup, 20 centimeters, at least the first one. The second one is just a guess, so let's run it again. Will it work or won't it? And it says camera is not connected. So unfortunately I have to kill the process. It's taking time. And now I can run it again. It stops because of the sonar. There is a contact made. Is it made anyway? I don't see it. And it runs off the sheet. And there's, let's see what happens. No contact made, no distance shown. It just doesn't run any further. So time for the third attempt. And the third test is slightly different. Larger distance. So I hope that the sonar picks it up, but also that it writes in a straight line. Then detects the battery pack, turns and senses the second battery pack. So let's see how this works. Starting. There it goes. And it does not run in a straight line. There's no detection. And there's also absolutely no sign of detection by the touch sensors. So why this is happening is beyond me. Let's see what happens if I take this away. And apparently now it detected it. It's running, turning. And there might be a problem with the sheet, that it somehow blocks it, but can't be because the big wheels are there. So that shouldn't be a problem. Let's see what happens. There's no apparent cause for this. Which reminds me that I have to fix the lamp as well. So let me do that and see what the results are for now. Let's examine the output, and what we see is no contact. It just counts. Turn speed set. Let's see if there's any distance. Turn distance set. There's no distance found, and I find that odd because it should get some distance somewhere. By the way, just after the last test video or test where the robot stopped working, I lifted it up and it started running again. So that is weird, and then when I put it down again, it just starts running and had no problem with any obstacle caused by the sheet. So why does it stop? It has occurred a few times, but I have no explanation for this, which is really strange. And the power went off again, not for the first time. So let's log into and here as well. So the weird thing is, let me enter the code. If I am looking here, this is the distance, and upon using the distance I should have seen sonar. So I need to see in this output somewhere that it uses sonar. And unless I'm mistaken, I don't see sonar anywhere. So This is quite odd. It clearly stopped after last time. So I thought it was sonar, but let me go through it slowly again. Okay, let's see for counter if. And counter if is not to be seen either, which would mean that it didn't stop for the battery pack but for something else, and that is weird. So when I think that it is sonar, it might not be the sonar that it makes it stop, but what is it? It's not the camera, because the camera by using Python is not active trail seeker, not active object seeker or detection. It is just for taking images. And when with a live connection using Pro, as I have done in the past, then you might use it as object recognition. But under Linux I have no clue when that is gonna work, because right now it's not. So I have to use it this way. Anyway, this is for one thing, and it's time to fix the lamp. Because although I can see here somewhere that here in Dutch it says lamp done, or light done, whatever, but that hasn't flashed for quite a long time, so I have to fix that first. Okay, back to fixing the lamp. I just did a test with RoboPro, and it clearly showed that the wiring to the lamp is okay, which means that the problem is in the algorithm. And I think it should be somewhere here. The point is that it is set quite okay. Where is the sound being done? Which is the sound clearly works each time. So the question is, why doesn't the lamp work? There's two ifs in the sound. This is set BVM. I can disable this one too. That should have no consequences, none at all. This is set to a quarter of the max, and this is set to 0. I have no clue, but it could be done. It could be that it is also dependent for the sound finish, but I can't imagine that is the cause. And this is also when finished. Here's when not finished. So that's quite weird. I could also do a sleep, see if this somehow is the culprit. Let's do it. No, it's time sleep. And then see if this works better. Although the sound doesn't need to sleep. That said, there's a text update here which is obsolete. So let's keep that out as well. So the question is, will this work? We shall see. Okay. Let's get back to test. So with the algorithm hopefully fixed, let's see if I get some better results. So I've tried to put the battery pack straight in front of the sonar. Let's see what happens. Starting the algorithm. There it goes. Well, that was a clear fail. And prior to do this, I tested the sonar with RoboPro and it just worked. So clearly something is not exactly the way it should. And if I remove the battery pack, now it detects, I think. Let me check the output. Not really, I don't see sonar. It just turns. When you put the cam in place. There's a straight line. And this is unforeseen. And it signals the first contact, which is logical because it drags the cloth with it. But once again, I haven't seen the lamp, I haven't seen the any sonar output, so this is it for this test. Okay, let's once again check the output for contact and for sonar and for lamp. Knowing that the wiring for the lamp is quite okay. And so far it says sound done. Okay, so when is sound done? Right here. So it already, in this time, it already has skipped or has done the lamp, which it hasn't. It says sound done here. Where did it do the lamp? What I can also try is to put them together. To see if that fixes something, because right now there isn't any typical action. So let's just do that. I'll leave this intact. This is play sound, and I say TXT set PWM for 256. That is one. And it just might be that the timing is so short that it doesn't do anything, but there's a simple way to show that. If it doesn't do the light now, I apparently have to set a delay. So let's very quickly test about that. And run and set it all right again. So ready to another test. See if the lamp worked this time. If not, I have to put a delay in. Let's just see what happens. There it goes, and no such thing. So well, that's quite an obvious result. No such thing as sonar detection. Not today, apparently. And let's just see what happens more. Apparently the robot isn't doing what I want. And that is quite unfortunate. And with a little manual aid, let's see for the last time what runs and what not. There may even be a chance that this distance is too far, because I see the display flash and that's it. Nothing happens, so I have to kill the process again. And start it. Now it works. What will it do? What will it do? Sound is heard, but no flash. So I'm going to do one last time with a delay in the flash, see if that works. Alright, with a delay of 1 second for the lamp, let's see if that changes anything. That was a flash of the display again, so I have to cut things off, kill the process. Let's start again. The program runs, but there's no such thing as some action. None at all. So I'm restarting it. Once again a flash of the display. I think it's time to end it for now. And see for some improvements next time. So for now, thank you for watching, and for sure to be continued.